It is the duty of men to judge only by their actions. Our faculties furnish us with no means of arriving at the motive, the character, the self-secret. We call the tree good from its fruits, and the man from his works. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Hey, it's Brad Ross from BradCoachMe.com, and welcome to Day 3, Lesson number 3 of your 7-day e-coaching video series. Now today you are in for a real treat. In the previous 2 lessons, we talked about examining your personal passions to find your DMP, your definite major purpose in your life. We also talked about the importance of goal setting and using goals to direct your life. Now, while these lessons may not have been a whole lot of fun and given you an opportunity to build a vision of your dream life, it is today's lesson that becomes the key to making your dreams a reality. All successful people are action-oriented people. That means that they are willing to go out and do the required work that it takes to turn thoughts into ideas and then actual physical results. Now, do they achieve phenomenal results the first time they attempt something? Absolutely not. These people understand that every so-called failure provides a perfect learning experience to help them move closer to a desired result in life. Being an action taker is a whole lot more than becoming someone who is just willing to get involved with or experiment with new ideas. See, some ideas work while others do not. The world's high achievers simply accept the fact that every success is very, very much a numbers game. That's what it comes down to. It's like a gamble. The more things you try, the more likely it is that you're going to reach your goals. The key is to make action an automatic process in your life. And by this, I mean when you find a goal or an objective that you would like to reach, you become the kind of person who begins to immediately move towards your desire. Now, while many other people would hesitate to act or move into a state of procrastination, you would be well on your way to completing a whole set of your objectives. A word of caution, though. Don't get overzealous here. While I do believe that all successful people are extremely action-oriented, this doesn't mean that they blindly act on the first zany idea that enters their mind. There still is an element of planning and calculated risk that must be considered in order to reach any major goal. The difference is that the high achievers first gather the facts and then they make a quick decision. And that is consistent with all successful people. They then use the power of feedback to examine the quality of their previous actions and adjust their route accordingly. Once again, they make another quick decision and they fire away. They repeat this process until they reach their desired results. Seems simple, doesn't it? So why do so many people struggle to produce results, or rather, the results they really want in life? Well, I just gave you a little bit of a clue. The reason so many people struggle to achieve their goals is that they never made a committed decision. A firm decision is a mental move that anybody can make that makes action automatic. As the commitment level increases, so does the intensity of the actions being taken. It's not about being wishy-washy or about things you kind of want. As an example here, and bear with me, I'm going to give you an extreme example. Let's say you wanted to quit smoking. One option is to make a personal decision to tell yourself something like, okay, yeah, I'm going to quit smoking. I'm done with this habit. It's kind of weak, really hard to follow through with that and stick with it. Another option is to create a legally binding contract stating I will not smoke a cigarette for an entire year. There will be a medical team assigned to test whether I have nicotine in my system. If I fail the test at any point, I will lose my entire life savings, including my house. Now, while that is an extreme and probably somewhat comical example, the truth is that it would likely work. Kind of like some of the makeover shows on television where the stakes are really high and people drop 50, 100, 200, 300, 400 pounds because of the competition aspect of it. Well, if you were in this situation, you would be forced to take an act on every necessary piece to help you kick this habit. So as we move here into the lessons number 3, we're going to do a couple different exercises. Exercise number 1. From your goal, your big no limits goal that you did in day 2 of this e-coaching course, get out that paper. Go ahead and grab that now. I asked you to create a goal that had no limits, that was huge, that may even seem unreasonable, which is fine. But get that piece of paper out right now. Take that giant no limits goal and create a list of 20 actions that you could start taking that would move you closer towards that goal. Go ahead, create those 20 actions to move you closer to that giant no limits goal. Do that right now, and I'll come back for the next exercise. Okay, you're back. Next exercise number 2. For each of your short-term goals, the ones that you wrote in the last lesson, short-term goals, I want you to write down a committed decision that could make today a little bit better for achieving that short-term goal. That would act as a forcing function, let's say, to help you achieve that goal. So those actions, write them down. Do that now for your short-term goals. All right, and exercise number 3. It's time to track your actions. I want you to keep a log of all of the activities that pertain to your goals. Everything that you do to work on that goal, work towards achieving that goal, even if it's little tiny goallets, little things that you do that help you get closer to all of the goals, whether it's the giant no limits goal, the short-term goals, the long-term goals. I want you to start logging that and keeping track of all of that. And I will see you right back here for day number 4, Facing Your Fears. Until then, I'm Brad Ross for BradCoachMe.com, saying do what you love and love what you do.